He was awesome. I felt like he was extremely decisive. He played fast. There were a lot of oh crap moments where I felt like he stayed within the moment and made things work. He made a lot of things happen on his own, off schedule. He was really, really good, man. He was, like I said it after the game, and just after watching the tape and looking at it in more detail, it was the best game that he's played, in my opinion. I felt like the O-line played halfway decent, gave him some protection. I thought our receivers were winning their one-on-one battles. He gave guys opportunity balls to go make plays, like Conklin on a couple of one-on-one shots, Garrett on a couple of shots, and he was very decisive in getting to the check down rather than trying to hold to let things develop. He was canceling and saying no faster, getting it to Brees. And when he had an opportunity to get it to Garrett, he got it to Garrett, and he was moving the ball around. And like I said, I thought he was extremely decisive, and he played extremely fast. For Zach, I don't think, like I said, this is different than last year. I don't think he lacks confidence at all in himself at all. And but it's always good to get the affirmation, and he's strung together a really good football game.
Robert, from a coach's standpoint, with everything that Zach dealt with last week, for you as a coach looking at him, does that earn a little bit of respect, more respect from you, what he was able to do and how he was able to handle that?
He already has my utmost respect in the sense that I don't know if I've seen somebody get as beat up in terms of the road that he's had to travel in the 3 years. It's been rocky. There's been a lot of adversity, and he keeps bouncing back. And like I said, he attacked the weak. He was excited to have the opportunity to play in this game, and he played. He played for his teammates, and he played his heart out. And I thought, again, but for him, like, the kid just keeps bouncing back. So his resilience is he's a very impressive young man in that regard.
Robert, a couple of weeks ago when you benched Zach, it kind of felt like maybe his time here was through. But do you think, can he play his way into the plans for 2024 in these last few weeks?
Well, anything can happen. Especially in this sport, it's like a New York minute, right? It swings from one pendulum to the next. But he just needs to focus on week to week, just putting his best foot forward and being the best version of him he can be. Like I said, yesterday was awesome. One thing I think that gets lost in the shuffle, we had he did such a great job on that drive following the fumble, a phenomenal job. The entire offense staying aggressive, getting into the end zone, and that was the first two-score. I think that was the first two-score lead we've had going into the fourth quarter, and it coincided with 3 consecutive 4-and-outs. Defensively pinned our ears back, and not one first down was given in that fourth quarter. So really good complementary football, but it started with our offense staying aggressive in the way he played. So to answer your question, we just got to take it one day at a time.